Good morning. It is Saturday, July 3rd, 2021. Right, that's today's date.
Yeah, it is the 3rd.
Okay, it's July 3rd, 2021. We are currently putting gas in the car. We are on the way to our first pop-up shop as two separate small business owners. That's my husband. He's the owner of Solar Candle Company, and I am the owner and curator behind Daikin Cosmetics. And we will be at this event from 12 to 5. By the time you see this, the event is over. But we will be capturing footage throughout the day of our table setup and customer interactions and giving our final thoughts at the end of the day. See y'all later. It is so early. It is incredibly early in the morning. Didn't sleep great last night, but I feel ready. I'm very excited. It's been a long time since I've done a pop-up shop myself. My last pop-up shop was for a different business venture when I was selling like my artwork full-time, and that was okay. But truth be told, it just wasn't an easy industry to make a good profit and good return of investment in. So I decided to go with my other passion, and that is cosmetics making. So I will be, for the first time, be displaying my stuff in person, and I'm very excited about it. Not to mention just the excitement of like my husband setting up his own table. This is his first time too, so real hype about that. We are about to hit the road and head that way towards the venue. It's in a different city than where we live in, but it's not too far, which is great. You peep, it says owner and curator, and the front of my shirt says ask me my why. So I figured something that would be like a conversation sparker would be really good for today. Grab people's attention, get them talking. So you get people talking, and you could show them your stuff. So super excited about that. I am praying that my phone gives me no issues. I've been having some weird stuff on with my phone for a while now. So hopefully it gives me no issues today while we are there, and we should be good to go. I will be back later with an update once we get everything set up inside the venue and get our table. And right here, I was just showcasing how my hair looked using two of our hair products, which are the conditioning hair cream and our curling jelly, which is a very soft hold gel, which is used for curl definition. We're working on a stronger hold gel as well, so be on the lookout for that. But I was just talking mostly during this clip right here. I was talking about what we had on our table, what we had to offer, and our website was finally back open after being closed for a while, so we were really excited about that. Hey TikTok, just wanted to let you all know that our website is back open full time now. We were closed for a few weeks last month in preparation for the pop-up shop, which is where this footage was captured from. And very glad to be back open. Everything is shipping ready, as you'll see on the website. We did revamp some things and we tidied up our homepage. We changed the catalog menu listing to shop, just so it'd be easier for people to identify where things were. So everything that we currently have available is split between 4 categories. And if it falls outside of that category, it's just in the shop tab. As you can see, I was talking about my hair right here. Those 4 categories are hair care by Daikin Cosmetics, lip care by Daikin Cosmetics, skin care by Daikin Cosmetics, and body care by Daikin Cosmetics. And everything that you're seeing in this video is on the site, available for purchase as we speak. Right here I was talking about the eyeshadow I had on, which was 3 different colors out of the Brights palette, which I have 4 of those left, so if you want one, please run and grab one. And right here I'm just showing the different size lotions that we now offer. We go from 2 ounce to 8 ounce to 16 ounce. And I personally recommend the 16 ounce if you are a person that has a lot of people in your house, or if you wash your hands and your body a lot and you have to replenish that moisture. And also take a gander at our perfume oil listing. We have a lot of different scents that are super great, and a good range of different floral and fruit and woodsy and all types of smells. So please consider grabbing some stuff today. Our link is in the bio, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Thanks so much, y'all. And as you'll see right here, this is another TikTok of ours where we were just showing both of our tables. I started by just showing a quick clip of how my table setup looked, and then we switched over to my husband's table, which is Solar Candle Company. I'll have all of his information listed in the description below. But his site is also open and taking orders right now. So if you are looking for aromatherapy that is handmade, great for the environment, and will make your entire space smell amazing, please consider shopping with him today. I think it'll be something wonderful for everyone around. And there's something that works for everyone. There's air. Hey y'all, let's have a talk. So, as you know, a few weeks ago, well, a few weeks have passed, to be more accurate. A few weeks have passed since our very first pop-up shop. And I have a lot of thoughts about the experience, a lot of feelings about the experience, and we're going to get into that today. So, something that I really do appreciate was that the entry fee itself, like just to be able to vend, was very, very affordable for the area and for the level of experience that we have, and just for the age of our businesses. And I'm saying our because it was my small business and my husband's small business, and we were both tabling at this event as separate businesses. Which worked out great because we were able to help each other. We were able to watch each other's tables when one of us needed to go to the restroom or something, or if one person stayed with the tables, the other person walked around and passed out cards and talked to the other business owners. So that was a very positive thing. It was very, very good for that. However, due to circumstances outside of our control, there was not that much foot traffic for the venue, which meant that there wasn't that many sales going on, and the majority of the other eyes on our table were just the other vendors that were there also to make money that day. So a lot of people weren't trying to spend a lot of money with each other. Which happens, some vendors, they come and they're much more experienced and they have a budget, so they'll spend a little bit with every table that they like, or they'll just, drop money in your tip jars or your digital tip jars, as I refer to them. But it just gets to a point of there wasn't a lot of customers there. Although we had positive experiences with all of our customers, it just was not that many customers like we were expecting. And that kind of left a weird taste in my mouth, considering the initial investment that went into all of this. Now, I will say that going forward, the investment output versus what we make back will definitely drastically shift, being that we had to buy so many of the starter things in time for this event. And these are things that we'll be able to use over and over and over, so we will definitely get our money's worth using those things, such as the fold-out chairs, the 6 feet tables, the custom printed table runners, the fitted tablecloths, the regular tablecloths, the display materials, the clipboards and ink pens, and just so many other things that we had purchased. I made shirts for us. So my shirt says owner/curator, and in the speech bubble it says ask me my why. Which was a great conversation starter for a few of my customers. They were like, oh, well, what's your why? Like, why are you in business? And I was able to further explain our vision statement and our mission statement and why I'm in business in the industry that I'm in. And basically what was the push for me to get into the world of cosmetics and wellness. Which we will definitely talk about in another video. And that was a great conversation piece. And even though a few customers weren't able to purchase anything in person, they definitely signed up for our newsletter, or they just followed our socials so they could keep up with us, and that has been super, super helpful. And I believe one customer who didn't buy in person ended up buying something that next week, like that following week, from the site. So it worked out. It's a little frustrating for sure, being that there was so much time and resources that had gone into preparing for this event, like we both make our products by hand. Like, well, my stuff is about 90% made by hand. I have a few items that are purchased from other vendors, and they'll be introduced to the site over time, which sign up for our newsletter or subscribe to our Patreon to hear more about that, because we have a lot of really great things coming. But to stay back focused, I made a lot of product for this event. Like, I bought more than what I usually put out on the website to make enough to go to this event, and a lot of that came back home with me, and it hurt a little bit because I was so excited and I had been talking about it everywhere, and I had shared in all the different groups on like Facebook, and I tweeted about it, and I was posting on Instagram, and I was using all the hashtags, and I did the best with what I could do. And through this journey, I'm learning not to internalize everything. It's kind of hard because this business is really a very, very special thing to me. Being in the world of cosmetics as a Black non-man is incredibly important to me, because this industry makes the most money every year off of our backs and our dollars, but we're not the face of the industry. We're treated like an afterthought, even though we're constantly putting money into this industry. So to be one of the faces of the new wave of this industry that's going to make products that actually work and help people to feel beautiful without having to sacrifice their health and well-being down the line is very, very important to me. And it kind of felt like I messed up a little bit by not pushing harder or not talking more about it. But, you know, it is what it is. I did the best that I absolutely could. And I definitely learned a lot going forward for the next time. Something else that I want to mention is just that you have to be very careful with who you vend with, because a lot of event runners, you know, if they're very new to running events, it may be very disorganized, which makes it harder for you as a business owner to know exactly what to do. You have to take into consideration the area that the event is going to be in. Look at the type of businesses that are already established in the area when it comes to what you offer. You know, if you're going to be in a small city where they already have like 4 or 5 different clothing stores and you have a clothing boutique, what are you going to take that's going to make you different than these already established stores in the community? You know what I'm saying? With me, I make body care, skin care, hair care, and lip care currently. And we're also expanding our makeup line. As you'll see, I'm wearing makeup from our Brights palette right now. I'm wearing the yellow, the dark brown, and the black shade. But truth be told, I had to think about, okay, what is going to make me stand out in this particular area versus someone going to a mall and going to one of the big box stores that has been established for 20 plus, 30 plus years at this point, you know? And what makes me stand out is my labels are very easy to read. I know the ingredients off the top of the head. I can easily explain what this ingredient does for your skin, what this ingredient does for your overall health, and what this ingredient has to offer in terms of long-term usage. So, you know, you use this over time, this is the differences that you can see in your skin. You use this over time, this is the difference that you can see in your lip health. You use this over time, you can see the difference in your hair health and how much moisture your hair can retain, or how well your hair defines a curl. Like there's a lot of big box stores that make products for us, but they're not really for us. They're just to make money off of us. And with what we do is very, very different. So I went into this with that knowledge, knowing that I was going to be talking to people that were looking for solutions. And even if they didn't know that they were looking for these kind of solutions, I was talking to them about the solutions that we have to offer. Like, we sell a sensitive skin lotion that actually works for sensitive skin. It doesn't have any perfume, it doesn't have any fragrance. We're good to go. And the biggest thing was just having that message in the forefront so that people would know exactly what we had to offer that was different from just going to a big box store and picking up what they usually pick up, which may or may not work all the time, or if it does work, you still have a lot of very tricky chemicals and stuff that, truth be told, I don't think is necessary. Um, I feel like a lot of big box products are made to cause other issues so that you have to buy another product to fix the issues that you have from this first product. So it's a never ending cycle. And we're breaking that cycle. So the frustration comes with feeling not seen in that. And that's a personal thing. I have to work through those feelings. I can't project that onto anybody else because it's no one else's fault. I just don't have to take it as personal. I am still a very new business, even though I've been doing this for over a year. A year in business is a very short amount of time. And it feels much longer because I'm constantly like working, and I'm constantly coming up with new ideas. I'm looking for better ways to do this and more efficient ways to do that, and it feels like I've been doing this forever. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm just starting. I'm just getting my feet in the door, and that's okay. Um, Overall, would I been there again? I would. Um, the organization to me just wasn't all the way there, but I would have been there again. It's a great location. It's affordable. I'm familiar with the area. I know how to get there with ease. It's close enough to home. And being that I have a young child, it's much easier for me to do vending where I can still get home pretty quickly if I need to. Or if she comes with me, we can be close enough to home for us to get home within a reasonable amount of time. Uh, Something that I really want to do going forward as I develop as a business and as my child gets older and as my husband develops in his business, I would like for us to be able to vend in bigger venues where there's definitely going to be more foot traffic. We're doing the research now to look into like doing flea markets and farmers markets. So if you have any experience with those, please leave them below in the comments, because we just want to know if that is a better option for what we sell. He sells aromatherapy, and you can check him out at Solar Candle Company across social media, and his website is solarcandleco.com. And I'll leave all of that in the description so that you can go and check out his business, and also go check out our site, which is daicancosmetics.com. So yeah, that's my thoughts and feelings on it. Like, I'm still a little tender in my heart about how everything went down, but it wasn't a bad experience. I just wish that it was more. I wish that it was better, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was great networking. I did meet a lot of really awesome local business owners as well, and I can't wait until I have the disposable income to shop with these people and get some more things, because it was very, very nice to meet these very lovely people. Um, but other than that, we're looking at doing more in-person events. So if you are local to us, be on the lookout. If you see something, please don't hesitate to tag me or share it to me, or just let me know, like, hey, I saw this, I figured it would be something you were interested in. And that's really it. Going forward, we will be bringing some new things to the website very soon. We're going to be releasing a body cream to replace our previously released body butters. Because we are a business that prides ourselves in being accessible, and something from an accessibility standpoint, as someone who sometimes struggles with like tenderness and pain in my knuckles and stuff, sometimes like scraping body butter out of a container is very hard on your hands, and it becomes laborious instead of an enjoyable experience. Like, yeah, body butter is like super packed with moisture, but if it's hard to get out of the container, then it's not really that usable. And I know a lot of people don't prefer lotion, which is completely valid. I didn't like lotion until I started making it myself, and I found a way to make a thicker lotion so that it really did last throughout the day, much longer than like a more thin formula. And the issue that I had found with other thin formulas is that the ingredients weren't long lasting either. Now with our face cream, which is a much thinner lotion formula, it lasts. It lasts a very long time. It is a wonderfully thick, viscous, but still very light formula, which you can check out on our site again, so that you're able to just put it on and go, and you're not worried about your whole face drying out within an hour. Like, the moisture is going to last. So look out for that. Where was I? But basically, we're looking for more opportunities. We are hitting the ground running, looking for more places to vend locally so that we can move this inventory. And look, I personally am going to be adding new things to the site over time. We have some samples that should be here this upcoming week, so be on the lookout for an unboxing and swatching video for that. And if those samples go how I think they're going to go, then we will be reintroducing a very special product to the website in a new way. So look out for that. Body cream. Body cream is coming to the website very soon. We are doing some formula testing for that this upcoming week. We'll be bringing back the emulsified scrubs, but in a much better consistency, where it's not so heavy in the jar and it's much easier to scoop out and use. So be on the lookout for that. We found a shower gel formula that we're going to be trying out very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that as well. And I do believe that is all. Thank you so much for going through this journey with us, and we're very happy to have you along for the ride. This is the most I've talked on camera in a very long time. But I'll be doing this much more often as well. Again, you can subscribe to our Patreon, where you'll get exclusive access to DIY formulations, early release trials, full-scale trials with the pros and the cons, release and discontinuing announcements for different items on the site, as well as being able to vote on certain things that are coming to the site or leaving the site, and to have your voice heard for as little as $10 a month. And it is a once a month charge, so you're not having to pay multiple times throughout the month for access. You don't have to pay per post. You just pay at the beginning of the month, and that is it. So if that is something you're interested in, as well as the money that I receive through Patreon, 30% of that money goes into community aid efforts. So money that goes directly in the hands of poor Black, brown, and other people of color's hands, especially our queer communities, to where they're able to feed themselves and find immediate shelter and care for their children and do all types of things that direct funding aids in doing. So if you are a proponent of helping people out, $10 a month, you're able to help feed, clothe, and shelter communities that I have direct contact with and am a part of, as well as me being able to pay myself a little bit at the beginning of the month to just help to offset some of the cost of running a website. So consider that today if you can, and if not, tell somebody, share this video within your network, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you'll see when we post more, and comment below. I do answer comments, I see them all, so hop on in there. I would love to talk to y'all some more, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.